What is up? Welcome to Smoke and Vine. First off, it is ridiculously hot here in the Bay Area right now. For those of you that don't know, I live in the California Bay Area and it typically does not get in the hundreds. Sometimes, yes, 90s, but it is already 100 degrees. It's only 10 a.m. right now and I wish it was cooler. So today, and I don't even really know why I'm doing this, I'm going to be traveling to a place that's going to be even hotter than what it is here right now. I'm going to be traveling to California's Central Valley, where I'm going to be cooking it up by someone that you probably know as Woodfire Whiskey. We have got an insane dish that we're going to collaborate on today, and I just can't wait to share it with you guys. So, let's get going. God, it's hot. What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel. I'm gonna sour cream now.
Gotta squeeze the juice. And look at this right here. This right here is beautiful. You're gorgeous, baby. All right, so we're just gonna cut the top off this pineapple, and then we're gonna core it. Here we go.
Hey, wait. I just got a new knife. Can I try my knife?
Go for it, man.
Now that's a knife.
Dude, it just slid right through.
That's what she said.
You cut a little too much off the top. Got this nice little contraption I found at Walmart, where they have many deals and you can save a ton of money. Just kidding, everybody. Go to Target. Perfect pineapple rings. I heard if you put a little Blanton's in the pineapple, it does stuff. There we go. Just a taste, just a wee dram. All right. To life, tacos, fucking Blanton's. Not only are we going to use this in our tacos later, but we're going to top the meat with it while it's smoking. So you get all the flavors. You get the smoke flavor. You get the seasoning. You get the al pastor seasoning. You get the pineapple. That way we get close as possible to the flavors of real al pastor, but with pork belly and in our backyard with a bit of whiskey. Drunk out of a pineapple.
All right, so now we are going to get our pork belly ready. But first, we need a little Pacifico. Fantastic. So this lime is actually not for the Pacifico. We are going to use this lime as the binder for our rub on this pork belly. So get this lime ready first. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Gotta squeeze it. So we've got this beautiful skinless pork belly that we graciously got from Milo's Meat Shop in Gilroy, California. All right, so let's get this cut up into our cubes. First thing first. I'm just kind of in awe with how effortless it is to cut through this pork belly with this insane Dalstrong blade. So a little bit larger than 1 inch cubes, like 1.5 inches. At least that's what she said. All right, now we are ready to season. Those are some real thin parts that are just gonna burn up during the cook. All right, so we've got our pork belly here, and now we are just going to add our lime binder all over this. Oh, I'd lick it, but my hands are actually covered in pork juice as well, so won't be doing that. Just give these a little mixy poo. We're going to spread these up and we are going to season. Now, I can already hear the comments. People are going to start blowing us up saying that isn't traditional al pastor. You got to marinate al pastor. You are 100% correct. This is al pastor style. And we are going to season this with a really fantastic, honestly, one of my favorite al pastor seasonings. So we are using Spanglish Asadero's al pastor seasoning. Now, what I like about this seasoning, when you read or you look at what goes into a real al pastor marinade, all of those ingredients are in this rub. Now, sure, they're in dried form, but that's incredible. It's not just a bunch of artificial flavors. The actual ingredients that are going to go into your traditional al pastor are found here in this rub. So again, the reason for cubing this up is because we want every square inch of this meat covered with our rub. We also want maximum smoke exposure. We're going to be smoking these at about 250 degrees on the Traeger, and we want as much smoke to surround these delicious little meat pillows as possible. Don't be afraid to go a little heavy-handed, especially when you're doing a long, low, and slow smoke. Your meat can handle it. All right, so we're just going to mix this up a little bit more. Now, really, just for simplicity's sake, we are going to put these on a wire baking rack so we can one on and one off of our smoker. So we will go and line up these beautiful cubes. The other thing that is really nice about doing these on a wire baking rack is the smoke is going to get underneath them. Like, we don't have to worry about flipping these halfway through or anything like that. The smoke is going to hit all areas of this pork belly. Fantastic. Now we have our pork belly on. The next thing that we're going to do, and this is really the secret sauce for this whole recipe, we are going to use that pineapple that Marco chopped up, and we are going to top that on top of this pork belly and then add a little more rub. So we want to try and get a couple little pieces to sit nicely on each little chunk of pork belly. Don't be afraid to use as much or as little pineapple as you would like. Again, we're going to top this pineapple with a little more of this incredible Spanglish asadero. All right, now we are ready for the smoker. Let's go. All right, so one of the crucial steps when it comes to making burnt ends, right, is the last little bit when you wrap the burnt ends and you sauce them. So right now we are going to make our al pastor sauce or glaze or whatever you want to call it that we are going to smother the burnt ends with before we wrap them. So first, we're going to use a little bit of avocado oil. Then we're going to use some of that same Spanglish asadero al pastor rub that we used for the pork belly. We're going to pour that in. And then, of course, we want some of that classic al pastor sweetness that we get from pineapple. So we're going to use some of the pineapple syrup, the pineapple juice that is here in this can. No need for the pineapples. We used a fresh pineapple for the recipe. Just want the syrup. Some of these cans you'll find and it will say pineapple juice. We want heavy syrup for this recipe. Now let's mix this up. I wish you could smell these right now because it's absolutely ridiculous. Classic al pastor aromas. Oh my God, I just want to pop these in my mouth and eat them just right now. They'd be totally fine to eat right now, by the way. They're totally cooked. We want to take them even further so that they just break apart in our hands. Let's go. We're going to add our sauce. Just going to stir these up, make sure all of it is nice and incorporated into the sauce. Often when you're doing burnt ends. You'll do a little bit of brown sugar over the top to get some of that sweetness. However, with al pastor, a very common ingredient in the marinade and the seasoning is cinnamon. So today we're going to use some cinnadust. Go ahead and top that. Give it one more good mix. Oh, the smell. We're going to cover this in foil and then back on the trigger. Now back on the trigger for one more hour. Now, let's assemble our taco. Tortilla. Just grab that meat. We've got our Pico de Gallo. Some homemade crema. And of course, some cotija cheese. And now we eat. Oh, is it wrong to say that I might like this more than traditional al pastor? It is so freaking good. Now, if you want this Pico de Gallo recipe, you have got to go to Woodfire Whiskey's YouTube channel, because it's going to be there in the same video that he posts for this cook. Go follow him, go subscribe, check it out, and check out this recipe. This Pico de Gallo is fire. Perfect.
Nice.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. We had such a great time making this dish today. You have got to try it for yourself. Please, please, please like and subscribe, and also go over to Woodfire Whiskey's account. Like and subscribe there as well. It would mean the world to us. Peace.